Okay, so
Aristocratic
there's
etiquette is
nothing.
all just for show.
The events tab. Yeah, I got them all using a phone. This time I'm gonna do the Battlefield of Dice Cats and Cards, which is the Genius Invocation TCG permanent event, which is also a world
Just
quest.
smile and nod along.
But oh yeah, I'm
I
gonna
was
do this
forced to
one
learn all
first
of the
before we
rules
do
by
that
heart.
because it contains some spoilers. I'm afraid. It says Night or King or Invocation, which is related to that. It came off from previous version, but I don't think that it's gonna be
I don't
doing
take
well.
them that seriously.
And look what we have here. The general is the general. Komoto. Yeah, it is. Not enough people can fit the category. It's just no voice, which is okay. This combination card isn't so bad, but they're not strong enough to deal with such quick attacks. Up to Sino. Traveler didn't expect you to see here. We don't try being Invocation deck, relatively slow attack speed. Yes, wonderful. You just made the main character and mind awful. Auto. Guy simply wants to play cards. They play with you, but not do this. Those requests. Asking me for model into illustration king of applications, that's certainly no problem. I don't sound like him. Travel quickly, subject me some pictures. Taking photos. Enabled. Personal info. Hide UI. I already have signed on before. Oh yeah, of course. Of course I have. So it's like you make selection on the station. And that's for lunch. It's strategy. And I think, we'll do that later. Right, come try Genius Invocation. When I'm gonna say trading card game, okay, there's no trading in Genshin Impact. No, there's no, like, a so-called business or bar system or trading system or even, yeah, it's called the market system in Genshin Impact. Because, kind of a bit too little too late. It's actually called tactical card game. Yeah, tactical card game. That's what I was supposed to say. Not trading, because Ito, who knows about Genius Invocation a lot, is gonna steal them all. Ito, really? Ito!
Knights and aristocrats share the same culture.
Never mind. I do save up a bit for, yeah, because I know that's a 50-50 loss, but that is still a win. Oh my god, getting that Why the heck I'm saying that, but saying get Tignari. You get Tignari, you get Tignari. Okay, okay. Okay, hand exchange for the character I'm looking for is the former Harbinger. Let's see if I'm still a bit lucky. Purple must be one of the Faruzan or nothing. Oh, that's double. Gonna buy. We're not gonna buy these because it's too much. Right. I think this is 60. Oh, no, 30. Sorry, it's still far away. Speaking of Ito. Speaking of Ito. This is the 40. Should be for about 60 or 70. I probably have 60 or 70. That doesn't count as much. Right. Two more to go. General Wolf. General Wolf. Oh, General Gurnal. It looked like from Genshin Impact Wish Simulator called the Silly Wishers. How did you find out that name anyway? Wishing. I think this might be it, or maybe not. Because I know this kind of theory. Maybe like 60 or 70. That's not good. Alright, there he is. The one and only. Former Harbinger. Oh, we can have newer weapons than this! Oh my god, really? Feels like those weapons you get 4-star or 3-star, like you're from 2020. We already had chapter 3. Why do we still have those weapons from witches?
But the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Feels like the banners were not actually revamped into the next chapter. I'm pretty sure there's new weapons in Sumeru, or even in Inazuma, 3-star, 4-star. Of course there are, but they're not added into the new banners, which is shame, which is really shame. Well, okay, I know you can just discard them into enhancement crystals, yeah, enhancement crystals. You could just discard them anyway. Why it had to be discarded? Oh, oh wait. Yeah, just discarded the crap. So that means at that 60 from now it's reset back to whatever. I lost count.
Relax.
I've grinded the learning things. What in the hell? hell I up with this? See the difference between this one and this one? Oh. I'm really, did I know? I already know. New artifacts, Desert Pavilion Chronicle looks pretty decent. Animal damage bonus. I think this is better than so-called the Viridescent Veneer. Hmm. A grenade in Inazuma. Maybe Fisher was right after all.
Relax. So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is
Oh
it?
yeah, I forgot to mention.
You need to be
she
careful when
received
you're
a
opening
TCG
packages.
package.
I once had a friend mail me some research materials.
nothing to do
Once
with
I opened
alchemy.
it, oh, if your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
But still, he'll quite like it.
Timaeus! Sucrose! What are
That's
you two
sadly,
chatting about?
yeah, this year there's no there's no continuing chapter from last year's
Oh, hey, you
Shadows
two.
Amongst
We're just talking about a strange package that
Shadows
Sucrose
Amongst
received recently.
Snowstorms.
A strange Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. Huh? A package from an academia scholar? There wasn't anything dangerous inside. I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar-looking cards before.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
Yeah, of course. That is actually a deck. What Sino is prepping for the Genius Invocation TCG.
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
Oh, it's a card of Sucrose.
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
Uh-oh.
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Uh-oh, looks like Sucrose just got paparazzi'd.
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place. But this is the first time we've ever actually seen any of the cards. We didn't know it had made it all the way to Mondstadt.
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story is really good.
So actually everyone was heard about this.
It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it, and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the Casket of Tomes.
Isn't that the guy you encounter in the desert when summoned? Oh yeah, one of those Aramite mercenaries. You can summon a Geo crocodile. Yeah.
After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
Timaeus.
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novel.
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing personal reasons for the delay.
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh? Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it... Just wait until Paimon plays it enough to become smarter than you! Then you'll be sorry!
Your hands are small. Oh yeah, oh wait. Yeah, she can't even hold a card.
Although,
Size
it
of
seems like
Paimon
we
hand.
can't learn how to play it anytime soon, cause Timaeus has given up for a while.
Well, research is my priority.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, do your job. You are the job playing cards.
But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail. Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang.
Understood. Traveler? Paimon? Let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
Kid curiosity. What peak? Pick it. So we can actually enter the Cat's Tail. Are we? Go to the Cat's Tail.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wandering here lately.
Oh. What's the last time? It's not something like this. Oh. Yeah, it's actually just doors like other places in Mondstadt. City in Mondstadt. Enter the Cat's Tail. So we can actually enter the Cat's Tail unlike like any other places, like the Uyu restaurant, that cafe in Sumeru City, or even the one, oh yeah, the restaurants in Liyue Harbor. Ooh, they're pretty nice.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while. I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know, Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all.
Oh, yeah?
So I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone.
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Oh? What's that? Shu Yan. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Ah, understood. I do apologize.
Actually, he just corrected himself.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
It was the duels of Genius Invocation TCG that allowed our hearts to bond. It's understandable that ordinary people such as yourselves are unable to comprehend such a thing.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight? Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that? Ugh!
Unless, drink water, drink lemonade. Don't drink sake, don't drink beer.
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink.
It's just have fun.
You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shu Yan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
Some guess, Gary, Bellin, mockery. What are you gonna learn?
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so
Deck?
yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards. Yeah, we need a practice deck. There's no such thing. Okay, let me think.
You have one card.
To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days, and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything.
And not like Dory.
Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. Yup. So, are you ready to start? Alright, then let's begin.
Right. The tactical card game. Essentially looks like-
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours. Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Right. So first selection.
Let's finish this swiftly.
So they say this is basically Genshin Impact, but with
First,
cards.
We roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
Oh, dice. Oh.
These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions.
They look like dice you can find in hobby shops. I don't remember the hobby shop at the TM, but that shop's closed. Long closed. Before it came back and replaced with a freaking IKEA shop. IKEA something. IKEA shop basically. But no, it's not really on this one. It's just on the 3rd floor. Oh wait, I don't need to. Whatever. Just confirm. That much is enough. Your turn.
Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where during the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Different skills. Deluxe elemental skills. Ooh.
Not bad. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack. And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again.
Two Omni. That's why it's called Omni. This new element.
Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type.
So it's basically colorless.
So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro
Wild
dice
card.
needed for this skill. Go
Or-
on, give it a try.
Or wild elemental. Can be treated as any elemental you like. Right.
That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. But the game has only just begun. Remember?
Ouch, that hurts.
As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run out of usable dice. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round,
Let's end the round. Alright, Next round, you attack
All
first.
right, here we are, a fresh new round. Woohoo! And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need, after all. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll. Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and reroll them.
We need, yeah, that's why we need few pyros and cryos. Alright, that's decent. I mean, reasonable.
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental burst. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy. Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still 1 short. Never mind. Let's start with the normal attack. And Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental. Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your powerful elemental burst!
Time for retribution!
You smell what? So the entire this is in practice.
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take the stage. Oh, it seems like any move by Kaya is going to cost quite a lot of cryo dice. When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Dodge this!
Opponent's turn. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental. Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch active characters, though. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have 1 active character, while others are considered standby characters. Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active. In this case, we'll have to switch to Diluc in order to use his skill. You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. Most skills can only target the active character. All right then, now that Diluc is our active character, it's time to use his skill. Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the Melt elemental reaction. When triggered, Melt increases damage dealt by 2. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go! Haha! Genius Invocation's elemental reaction system is pretty cool, huh?
Card support effects.
Ingenious Invocation TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand. Elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up!
Big Raven Bow. This like this. Yeah.
Well, would you look at that? Finally, we... Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage!
You're giving Diluc a better weapon than just okay. Oh, I forgot what's that called? 1 star great sword.
Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What?
Those cards will be born later.
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
Let's finish this swiftly.
All face. Ooh. Oh. Guess elemental tuning will be better.
Look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here. It reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponent. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here. May victory be yours.
Okay, that means we're free to play. Let's better take out this big guy. And ow.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
Yes, we better switch.
This will be
We
interesting.
switch. Opponent's turn, end of round. Oh, big mistake, buddy. Big guy.
Cool it!
All right, cool. Those are the basics. What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new player. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get...
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a sound. Anyway, what are you doing?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card?
So you're the...
Luke's character card.
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
Oh, you're the...
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what's...
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
So that isn't... oh, I thought that wasn't... Yeah, that wasn't Kaya, that wasn't Diluc.
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TC.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share. I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the Cat's Tail is... It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TC?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. But in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Oh wait, we've seen the Sucrose card.
Then,
We actually use it?
let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel? Alright, let's duel.
Oh, okay. This might be interesting. We actually have the same cards. But skill and ingenuity is the difference between players.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between... In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take action. Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end. Musa!
Right, it's an active character.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, we do have some useless items. Yeah, Geo die. That's not good. Nope. Do wait. Oh, I can attack.
Cool it!
Stand clear.
Ow. Pretty much interesting that the characters are fighting against each other. Just like what happened back then at Dragon Spine. Even the battle between Tartaglia and the Traveler. I'm ending my round. Yeah, in round 12. Have any cards in the dice anyway. Susanim element. People are gonna play this for hours on their phones. Because yeah, of course, crossplay, good thing, good to know.
I want to help. Absorption test. Ooh.
Ready when you are.
Ow. Oh, actually, you don't have to.
Dodge this! I'm not done.
Okay. One character card defeated.
Where did
My research... Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Let's go.
Oh, you can put easy on me. She has 6 dice, I have none. Oh.
This doesn't look good.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters...
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand lose, but it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when it's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare my...
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where...
But what if you keep trying and trying and...
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all.
Oh,
But
don't
Genius
fret.
Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that. Huh. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genie.
That's right! The Travelers, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now! Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test. It's just a tabletop card game. I'm not sure how you would plan on achieving something like that. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along. And from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says.
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your... But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free cast.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a Casket of Tomes with them.
Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next! The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players in...
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games.
Darn! What a letdown. Alright, now let's see this Casket of Tomes up.
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, okay. So go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant she must beat in order to become an official TCG player. Excellent plan, Prince.
Alright, so... yeah, better win 2 more. But first we have to get that Casket of Tomes.
Hello, you 3. Has little Diona finished teaching you? Ah, I see you're here for your Casket of Tomes, aren't you?
Oh.
So this is a casket.
That's right. A purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail.
Bad for business.
You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your Caskets of Tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Thanks. I'll do my best.
To use this casket of tomes so we can find an opponent, win it, and go for the last one. Yeah, yeah. Search for player. Oh yeah, I mentioned there's a the multiplayer mode in the Genius Invocation TCG, and I'm glad there's something that you don't want to play up against because
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
the skill-based matchmaking it's broken, really broken. I'm glad it's not, so you can play when you want with your friend.
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players!
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now. Are you quoting the Knights of Favonius handbook at me? So be it. Then let the duel begin.
Venture challenge.
This will be interesting.
Well, we just turn them all. Hoping for cryo. Oh, that's yeah, fear. Paimon.
Freeze!
The big city has like two. Oh, he has there's no dice. He uses like a inscription thing. Not use dice, not use cards, just 2-in-1. Facing against Billy Charles. And passive skills. Run for cover. Useless.
Dodge this!
Ow.
Let's go.
Gosh, I lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are. Let's play again when you have some time.
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt! Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
I wonder what that be. So I pretty heard that this permanent mode is will be expanded by. Don't tell me this is gonna be replace the hangout quest. Yeah.
I sensed that she had what it took to become an official TCG player. Defeat the
cards and
opponents I
new-
have arranged for
new
you, and you
expansions.
shall become an official TCG, not just Prince. I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you in one of the private rooms.
She won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
Naturally.
Well, fellow voyager of the stellar void. Yes, even I was briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. But so be it. You who are enslaved by dueling desire, be released from your shackles into the glorious arena of gladiatorial combat.
Nice try.
Forth, O brave challenger, your princessin grants you an audience. Hearken well. The wretched clock chimes yet again, as the declining light of the day grows dimmer.
Oh, nice try. I know it's you, fish. Assassin.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long. Mein Fräulein could afford to be a little less impatient.
Huh? Paimon knows those voices.
Your opponent sounds anxious to begin. Do not delay. That's what Prince said.
Go to the duel room. Well, of course it's official.
Paimon knew it! It's fish.
Who else but the princessin? For, as the name of this hallowed rite suggests, only when the wisest of heroes is summoned can the master of cards hope to be crowned the champion. This path is a treacherous one. It must be tread with great caution, for eternal doom and damnation are but one wrong step away at any given moment. That is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber than the princessin, whose Aug de Verurtelung des großen Kaleido-Phantasmus has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
You like, hey, you know German, Paimon? No, if I want to take to the top, no, I think it's Austrian. No, it's actually, or maybe say, oh, yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, nice monologue.
Oh, is that right?
Indeed. Mein Fräulein has watched many games of Genius Invocation TCG, and has gained a solid grasp of the rules. Even in a duel between beginners, it is best that both participants are well versed in them.
Oh, that's true. Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pair us with someone of a similar skill level.
The princessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their working principles. Thus, with speed and brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of...
Mein Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents thus far, and is therefore one step away from becoming an official TCG player.
So there's a lot on the line, huh?
Indeed.
The princessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immanakreich. Yet still, you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable.
Mein Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
What? I shall not lose, Oz! What say you, Outlander? Do you wish to make an enemy of me, the Princessin de Verurtelung, who even now begins to strum the strings of fate that shall sound out the traveler's requiem? Then I say it is time to see what you are made of.
Hope your adventure, well, last summer's adventure with Kazuha and Sinyan worth it. But not in this one since you bringing out Bad Luck
This will be
Bennett.
interesting.
Bad Luck Bennett. The most heated adventurer. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's fine. Oh, good enough. So I can make the turn. Yeah, two same element. This one. Alright, let's save that for later. Let's see.
Cool it!
Yes, of course, don't need.
I want to help.
Just catalyst user. Alright. Useless. Don't need that. Oh, oh. Almost. But. Ah, still nothing.
No rest for the wicked.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Ow. Let's have one pyro. Not bad targets, those. Yeah, useless.
I can do it.
galactic chronicles of fate have prophesied, so do I command. In the name of the Princessin, deal your almighty final blow and bring all that moves in the heavens to an everlasting standstill! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
I'll use my ultimate skill too.
Enhanced Animal Module 75!
This is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve ultimate victory!
Ready when you are.
Cool it! Freeze!
This is just... What happened? Oz, with lightning twixt upper and lower mandible, strike thy pointy beak into this obstacle and remove it from my path!
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
Oh my god, how many cards she have? Give a little bit easy on her. You roll one. Imon's gone. What now?
Cool it!
Oh, so sorry. Ah! This doesn't look good.
Impossible! Ugh, the cursed dragon looms near once more. Traveler, was even this part of your plan?
What a truly ingenious plot.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG player.
Yeah! Oh, Sucrose, you're back!
Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel.
Nice! Sucrose won too as well!
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none. To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes.
Mein Fräulein wishes to give you a Mein Fräulein character card.
Wow!
Oh.
It's Fischl's character card!
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate splendor due.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far. Might I also have the honor of joining you in a duel?
Nothing would delight me more. I hereby grant you permission to join me in performing the hallowed rite of genius invocation.
TCG.
One other thing. When I got back, Prince and Shuyan said there was something they needed to give you if you managed to become an official TCG player.
No card game in the world has a card like that! Paimon bets bets it's some kind of prize for making it as an official TCG player.
Oh yeah, and there are Primo Gems inside.
Let's go get our prize!
With 3 Electro Dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo Hrathnavine, to my side. Heed my invocation!
But, mein Fräulein, I have been by your side all along.
I mean, in the game, was...
Then I'll use chaotic entropy to invoke a large wind spirit that deals increased damage when it carries an element other than animo. So,
Oh! So be it! One shall not be swayed by such a feeble attack!
And then more guests. Oh, just one. Now to claim the prize.
So it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. Very well done. Now, I will explain to you what becoming an official TCG player entails. The first thing all new official TCG players receive is their TCG Player's Handbook. This handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Whoever you wish to duel against, simply invite them to the tavern for a game. Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends whenever you want. That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't quite understand, you can always come and ask me. Yes, indeed, I'm quite sure they will. Oh, sorry, I forgot to translate for you. Hope you have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
Better be. White character. Oh yeah, so these are the characters we can invite. Yeah, look, here is. Yeah. But we better reach some player level. Oh yeah, I want to play against special against Sucrose again. Better reach level 3. Sino level 7. We'll just do that for another time. Can we invite? But what we need to do is get one of these by playing with other non-playable characters outside or inside Mondstadt. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Do all the possible. All the characters, the Mondstadt ones first, the Leeways next, and ones on from Inazuma. What? Just only 2? Aika Yomiya Naganohara? I know. Oh yeah, of course. On the Leeway. Oh, Sino and Kole. Yeah. This could be a while. Maybe I could do the Inazuma one. And also the Sumeru ones in just one video. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a co-op match. You can play against a friend or two. Which is online. Yeah, I think that's for the first part. We could do the second part later. Yeah, first I better beat several opponents first outside the city. No, in the city. do is use cascading tomes. And yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it in my phone anyway. Because I have other things to do. Okay, so does actors catch on the challenge, okay. Oh yeah. Claim rewards. You're rewarded with Primo Gems and invitation letters. Hey, so why is it too few invitation letters? Pretty sure there's some challenges which you reward you some invitation letters or you buy them? Cards are commodities. Cards in cards. Oh yeah, we can buy them instead. Yeah, we can buy them. Top crystals, blah blah blah. Turn dopey. Oh, that's a lot. Hydro crystal chunk? These are called hydro crystal? We call it hydro! Never mind. Magical crystal chunk. Oh. Hydro crystal chunk. So the electro crystal and the hydro crystal. What? Crystal. These are called hydro crystal chunk? What do you call it hydro crystal chunk? It's crystal chunk. Normal crystal chunk. The other is magical crystal chunk. Electro crystal. Yeah. Got other things we're doing or not. Yeah, of course. Alright. I think that's about it. Just a few more. Yeah, I think that's it. Part 2 coming up next week, I guess.